Recording.
फरिश्ता रूप रच कर देह का भान तज कर फरिश्ता रूप रच कर देह का भान तज कर चले हैं पार गगन निराले अपने वतन निराले अपने वतन फरिश्ता रूप रच कर चांदनी बिखरी है मगर कोई चांद नहीं मामा से बात होती है मगर कोई नाद नहीं चांदनी बिखरी है मगर कोई चांद नहीं मामा से बात होती है मगर कोई नाद नहीं प्रभा मंडल में है बैठा फरिश्ता वो मुस्कुराता मनाता मधुर मिलन निराले अपने वतन फरिश्ता रूप रच कर देह का भान तज कर चले हैं पार गगन निराले अपने वतन निराले अपने वतन फरिश्ता रूप रच कर ओ बाबा प्राण प्यारे हमारा दिल ये गाए ओ बाबा प्राण प्यारे हमारा दिल ये गाए बनके अव्यक्त हम भी अभी आए कि आए लगन में मगन हम कहते प्रेम के पुष्प है झरते विहसते मन मधुबन निराले अपने वतन फरिश्ता रूप रच कर देह का भान तज कर चले हैं पार गगन निराले अपने वतन निराले अपने वतन फरिश्ता रूप रच कर
Om Shanti. Welcome, everyone. I know there will be a few fewer of us today because we're running into a conflict with the Double Pooran Madhuban program. The good thing is that you can choose between watching that on replay or watching this on replay. So you don't have to miss either one of them. But I'm glad those of you who are here chose to be here. I know some of you may leave at 2 o'clock, but some of us will be here for Brother Nanda. I also wanted to mention that the office hour, I've drafted a letter to those of you who put yourself down as experts in various areas, and that should be coming out to you on this weekend at some point. And the request is that maybe you could offer one evening a week a Zoom session. And if you don't have a Zoom account, it's easy to get a free one that lasts for 40 minutes. And that should be enough to help people who have questions. So if you put yourself down as an expert in the different areas, please look for that email. This coming to you soon. And then we'll let everybody know through the WhatsApp group what the office hours will be. So our job is to bring benefit to others, to bring happiness to others, according to what Baba said today. And it's been very rewarding seeing the happiness that you have been feeding back for this training. This training has generated a lot of happiness amongst all of you who are taking it and the benefit you're receiving. And also I've been seeing a few flyers popping up for programs on the West Coast that have been using some of the skills. So that's also a cause for great celebration and happiness. So now I'm going to turn this over to Brother Nanda. Thank you so much, Nandabai, for everything that you're giving to us. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Kiranben. Thank you. I think it's all Baba's blessings. And today, it's Bab Dada's online meeting, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So let us move on. Thank you so much for being here. Now, I've received so many homeworks, very good. And some of it is, especially the presentations that you have done, they're quite amazing, especially in Canva. So I'll share a few today. But before that, let me share one PowerPoint. I think this is done by Sister Sarah. So it's quite interesting what she has done. I think she has done it in Canva. Canva, this is Canva, and downloaded this. Can you see my PowerPoint slides? I think you can. All right, let's take a look. So this is what she has done. Very interesting. Okay. Probably this is an introduction to a course, I think. Yeah, it's about Brahma Kumaris. That's amazing. Okay, she has done it very nicely. And this can be used as our, to explain to new students about Brahma Kumaris. Okay, and she's done this. That's also very nice. Very well done, Sister Sarah. Thank you so much. Really good. Wow. Okay, very creative. All right, so this is done in Canva, downloaded, and again, she has done some animations using Canva. I mean, using PowerPoint, all right? Can you take a look at that? So that's quite good. Okay. Well done. Okay. So I have received quite a number like this, but Sister Sarah has done it very differently. So I thought I should show you this. All right, so that's also very nice. Okay. She's used the animation of growing and shrinking. That's good. Okay, well done. And thank you so much for that wonderful work, Sister Sarah. All right. I'm going to now take you to Canva. And let's take a look at Canva. Hang on 1 minute. Okay. Okay, let's go to Canva. Now, many of you have shared with me Canva, so I'm going to share it with you again, all right? Okay, good. So this is what you have shared with me. I hope you can see my Canva screen, okay? All right, so let's take a look at few. I've got quite a number here, so I'm going to just share with you a few. This is by Sister Kiran Patel. Let's take a look what she has done. I'm quite amazed by this. All right, she has done something for the, I think, Navratri, being Shakti. Let's take a look, okay? Let's play it and let's watch this. Now she has got some nice images popping out. It's taking some time, just a minute. It's taking time because I'm actually importing it from her Canva. Since she had shared, yeah. All right, it's short, but what she has done is quite engaging, captivating. All right, so I thought that was very good. Okay, thank you. So this is from Sister Kiran Patel. All right, so let me just give you a few more. Okay, and let's take a look at this. Who is this? This is by Sister Kona. Is it Kona? Meditate Kona. All right. So Sister Kona. Okay, so Sister Kona, let me present this stuff. Okay, I thought that was very good. There's so many social proofs inside. and it's quite convincing. It could be an intro. It could be used as a PowerPoint slide to actually explain to people. Very well done. Thank you so much. I didn't expect your first attempt in Canva presentation to be this good. Seriously, it's really good. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So the others who are watching, maybe you can get some ideas from it. I'm going to share Raj Yoga and UAE. All right, let's take a look. This also looks like an intro to me. Intro about UAE, Raj Brahma Kumaris. Let's play this stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's play this stuff. Think you have put in a lot of work, hard work into it. Thank you. Thank you so much from UAE, Dubai. Excellent. All right. So that was good. That is something like an intro. Well done. Thank you. Very good, actually. Really good. Okay. Let me just take a look at that. Okay. Okay. Good. So that was from Surbi just now. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at one or two more. Okay. Okay, there's also something from Rohini Ali. All right, let's take a look. I'm not sure.
Legislate for these things. Most countries do have some sort of anti-discrimination laws in place. Most countries to what extent can you change people's hearts and minds through laws? I don't think you can. Okay. But when people begin to understand something, then there's a shift. And I know for myself.
Okay, all right, so that's a video flyer. Let's take a look at one more. There's so many of them, all right? So let's try, okay. Let's try this by Hardeep. Okay, let's take a look at this. But there's no music. Is there music? No. Okay. All right, so there's some benefits. It makes a difference, isn't it, with music and without music, all right? So can you see it? So if there's music, it actually makes people more engaged. So let's add a music and see what happens, okay? So I'm going to add a music inside into this. Let's put, okay, Morning Snowflake. And I'm going to try it again. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Let's try. Okay, quite nice. The color contrast is okay, it's quite good. Okay, but this word like urgency and so on, you probably don't need to put into the slides. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at one more. All right. I'm so sorry because I can't show everything here, but it's been really good. I'm quite amazed at the work you have done. Let's take a look at, who is this? Santiago, Brother Santiago has done something. Let's take a look. Looking at stress and meditation. Let's add some audio here. Is there an audio? I'm going to add some audio. Okay, let's take a look. All right. So let's present this. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Thank you so much. Okay. Good. Great. So, all right. So there's so many more. All right. So I'm not going to share all, but you have really done a great job. All right. You've really done a great job. Thank you so much for that. Now, today we are going to go into Fulmora. And once we have mastered Fulmora, then we will, I'm going to go into Fulmora. Can you see my Fulmora? Yes, okay. So once we have mastered Fulmora, hopefully by today, I'll show you some, whatever you need to know about Fulmora. And then tomorrow onwards, we will start looking into the social media marketing. Tomorrow, probably we will be looking at Instagram, how to actually get people coming to our site and also connecting them to take or come attend our programs. So we're going to do that. Then the last week, we've got one more week to go. We will look into Facebook advertisements and so on. Okay, so that's the plan. That's the whole plan. All right, so today it's going to be Fulmora. Okay, so let's get into this. I hope your Fulmora is also open. You could open it. You can actually open this Fulmora. All right. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the videos which I had given you. Remember, I had actually given to you in a drive, and hopefully you have downloaded them. So I'm going to use that so that when you're practicing, you can actually duplicate the work that I'm doing today and get better in it. Is that okay? All right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, again, let me go through this. Somebody is saying in the chat they didn't get those videos. Okay, all right, doesn't matter because we had actually given the link earlier on, maybe on the first week. Doesn't matter, I will post it again. Sister Kiran might post it again later. Okay, all right, so now if you have your Fulmora here, this part here is where you will import and place all your videos and images and so on. All right, images and videos, we will place it here. And once it is here, this is the screen on the right hand side, and that is actually going to play whatever that you are playing. Okay, and whatever is playing is going to appear on this screen. Okay, good. Now this is called what we call as the tracks. The tracks, the first one, if you notice on the left hand side, is the video track. So this is the video track, And then if you move slightly down, all right, if you move slightly down, you will see this symbol, the music track is this. So the first track is the video track. The second track is where we are going to place the music, audio, okay? All right, so this is where I'm going to import. Okay, this is where I'm going to import and place my video. So I'm going to import, I'm going to click import. Can you see import? Okay, now this is an import button. And by the side of it, the right-hand side, beside the import icon here, if you click, you can actually you can record the PC screen. You can also record a voiceover, which means you can have some videos here. And when you click this record voiceover, you can actually speak into it directly and merge your voice into the video. That's also possible. We will try this. Okay, we will try this. Okay, now let me import this thing. I'm going to import some media files. I clicked import media files. Now I'm going to go to the, all right, the files which I had given you. The previous files were called design materials. That's what I had given you. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to use, you can click on anything. Images is also possible. But today I'm going to take some videos. Or maybe let's start with some images, okay? All right, so I'm going to take some images. All right, I'm going to take some images. Let's just use some images. I'm going to take one here. I'm going to hold my control button, select. Let's select this. Okay, and let's select this. Okay, is there anything else we can select? Okay, I think 4 should be enough. All right, and I'm going to open it and I'm going to have my 4 images here. That's all. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to merge these 4 images and make it into a video. Just like how Baba said in the slogan, today's Murli, merge, connect only one love with Baba at Amrit Vela, and then all other love will not be there anymore. Just merge your love with Baba. So we're going to merge these photos now, all right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, let's say here, let's put it here, all 4, all right? You can drag one by one, or you can drag all 4. So if you don't want it, you can just highlight them again and just delete them. That's it, done. So you decide which image do you want at the beginning. So let's say I'm going to have this at the beginning. So I just drag it in, just drag, hold this and drag. And then I'm going to drag it in here. Now each slide is automatically set at 5 seconds. So right now I'm at 10 seconds. Can you see that? I can make this bigger. Okay, I'm around 10 seconds. I think so, yeah, okay. And let's take another one. Good, I've got 3. I think that's good enough. Okay, can you see that? I've got 3 slides. So if I were to play them, so when I play them, this line here, this scissors, can you see this scissors? This is the scissor line or whatever you track, whatever. Okay, so it's going to start moving. I'm going to play this thing. And it's moving. So it's going to change. And that's it. You have now merged the images similar to Canva. All right, similar to Canva. But we can make some nice effects. So I'm going to drag it back to the start. Okay, I've got 3 images here. Now let's try again. Now what I'm going to do now is, you see, when this image plays, I'm playing the image right now. It appears suddenly. Can you see this thing? This thing is appearing suddenly. All right? Now Many times, sorry, this appears suddenly, and I don't want that. You see that? Okay. All right. So there's something in the chat I will show you in a short while. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the change from one image to another image smoother. And that's called as transition. So I'm going to have that transition effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this transition. All right. Can you see transition? Click on it. And then there are many types of transitions there. Okay, you can just choose any one of them. Okay, so I'm going to choose, let's say, fade. Okay, let's choose fade. I'm going to drag this fade. I'm going to drag this fade and place it in between the two images. Now, why did I do that? Because when it moves from one image to another image, I do not want the second image to appear suddenly. I want it to appear in a very smooth manner. All right? Okay, so let's try it out and see what happens. Okay. I'm going to test it out. So that's how it appears. Okay. However, if you don't like it, then what we can do is we can try dissolve. Let's try dissolve again, yeah? So you don't have to delete this. You could, but you can just drag another one and just place it on top. Let's try again, okay? Now this time I'm also going to add an audio. All right, so let's go to the audio. Let's click on audio, okay, audio, and just get any sound, any background sound, and just place it. Can you see? Place it on the track below. Drag one of them and just place it here. If you don't want it, just click on it. Just click on the audio and delete it. Delete. It's gone. Can you see that? Okay. So I am going to use what I call as earth, the rhythm, earth rhythm. All right. I'm going to drag this audio and place it below here. Okay. So let's see how this transition works. I'm going to play it now. You saw that? All right. Now, supposing you want the transition to be longer, all right, let's say you want it to be longer, all right, click on that transition again and just drag it longer. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens, okay. Can you see? It's sorts of like one disappears and the other appears slowly. So that effect looks very good. So this you cannot do in Canva because Canva is not an editor. Canva is more like a creator. So that is why we want to use Filmora, especially if you want to make something more professional and something which looks really, really well, properly done. Okay. Now, however, if it's just for a normal ordinary presentation and so on, you can just proceed with Canva. Okay. Now I'm going to do this again, transition, for those of you who did not catch it. All right, I'm going to click transition again. Okay. Now all transitions are free. Everything is free here. If you're using the free version for 30 days, everything is free. And also if you have purchased it or downloaded it, okay, from whatever versions I gave you, they're all free. Everything is free, okay. So it is not like Canva where you have to pay. So once you've got this stuff, it is free. And I think now they have got a promotion. If you buy it through your mobile, lifetime free, not free, lifetime usable, lifetime license, it's $50 if I'm not mistaken, okay? So you could, but it's only through mobile, it's $50. But you can install it in your laptop, okay? I'm going to take transition again and I'm going to try something else. Let's try something else. I'm going to say, I'm going to use maybe, what else? What else is there? Okay. So let's choose something. An op twist. Okay. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to drag it and place it here. Okay. And I'm going to make it a bit longer, the time a bit longer. All right, let's try it now again. Okay, let's try it now. Right, so you've got another effect. Can you see that now? So there are like hundreds of effects here. You probably need to choose. Can you see this on the left-hand side? There's also ripple. You can choose something on ripple. Let's try ripple, ripper. I'm going to choose the ripper and drag it over and place it here. Okay, so I'm going to try it again, see how it works. So that is the effect. All right. So that is useful. Okay. All right. So I hope you're okay. There's something on the chat. I will definitely share that link again with you. Now, so it is not difficult at all. It is just getting used to the logo, the buttons, and so on. So again, let me go through. What did I do? First of all, I imported the media. Can you see this media? I clicked media. I imported whatever slides I wanted. And that is quite easy, okay? Now then what did I do? I dragged these images right here to the track. That's all. You just click on it and drag them down. That's all I did. Then I went into the audio. Can you see what I did? I went into the audio. I chose a music called Earth, right? But there's so many music. Can you see on your left? There's so many music. You can also add your own music. You can also do that. How do you do that? Click My Music and then import them, and then it will be saved here, right? So you can also do that. So that's not a problem also, okay? All right, okay. Now, I will also show you how to remove the voice from a video shortly, all right? Okay, now next part. So we have done this. So the video now has got 3 slides and a transition and an audio at this point. Can you see that? Now, the next stage probably is you want to add some text. You want to add some text, correct? Because this, we want some words to appear here. You want some words to appear on this slide. We don't want it empty. You got it? So now we have placed these slides here. We have also placed the transitions in between. We have also added the music into this. Now what we need to do is we will actually add some words here. So that's, okay, let's take a look how to do it. So to add words or text, click on titles. Click on titles. You see? All right. So let's click on titles. And you have lots of ways or lots of patterns here where you can actually type things. So I am going to, okay, I'm going to choose basic 6. All right. So when you click, all right, so when you click it and you just drag them down and place it wherever you want it. So that text will appear here, but you can actually drag them anywhere you like. So you get what I'm doing? I'm going to delete this and going to show it to you again. All right, I'm going to click on this, delete that stuff. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag one of this, any one of this is up to you. I'm going to drag and I'm going to place it here on my first slide. Therefore, the text will appear. Now, then what you have to do, of course, we don't want this text to block the person or to block this image. So click on it. Okay, let's close this. Click on it, and you can actually drag them anywhere you like. You see, just drag them and place them anywhere you like. So let's say I'm going to place them here. Should I place them here anywhere you like? Okay. Good. So let's try that out. Okay, or just leave it here. Let's manipulate them first. Let's manipulate the text first, and then we can place it anywhere we like. Okay, good. So now what did I just do? Now, if you click on this thing, if you click on this text here, basic 6, which I've placed on the track, double click, it will appear. So let's say you want to type something here. So this is where you can actually type. Can you see when I highlight this, it is also highlighting this. And you can actually change the font that you want to use, whichever font that you want to use is all here. Okay, so also that's possible. So I'm going to just type, all right? I'm just going to type. I'm just going to type, learn to meditate. Learn to meditate. Okay, done. Can you see that? Okay, but I want this text to be of different fonts, so I'm going to make it, let's say I choose Poppins. Is there Poppins P? Or something like that? Anything? Poppins is here. Poppins bold? Fine. Okay. Looks okay to me. Now, next, I want to change this color. So what I do is just click on the advanced. All right. Just let's click on the advanced. All right. Then a new window appears. You can actually modify it. Now let's click on this. See, when I click on this text, you can make it bold. You can adjust the size. Let's make it bigger. It's gone bigger. Okay, or you can make it smaller. All right, you can make it smaller. It's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to keep it at 56. Make it here. Learn to meditate. Okay, let's just place it here. Now, however, it looks white in color. So I'm going to change this color to black or something else. All right, so when I click on this, can you see it appears here? It appears here. Okay, now, so now if you move slightly lower, this is alignment. Alignment, you don't have to use this, but you could, okay? If you click anywhere, it actually keeps moving and it aligns the text wherever you want it to, but you can also drag them like this, okay? Now, let's take a look. Next one is text fill. Text fill, all right? So text fill is, do you want a text fill or do you want to have it with gradient fill, or do you want to fill the text with some form of image? Maybe you want to fill it with Shiv Baba's flag or someone's image. That's also possible. All right. So if I click on text fill, the color at this point is now white. So I'm going to change it to black or any other color. Let's change it to black. So it's changed to black. That's right. Can you see that? Now, if you move lower, if you scroll down lower, then you've got some effect. Let's click on that effect. Now you can test out one by one. Okay. So let's take a look at the effect. All right. So if I choose any one of them, it moves like this. It becomes like this. Okay. So that is also possible. Okay. If you want to make it subtle or with more shadow, that's fine. Okay. I'm just going to choose this. Okay. Fine. Learn to meditate. Now, this is opacity. If you adjust it, it's going to get like more transparent or, all right, visible and not visible. That's fine. If you want to play with the blur button, all right, so that makes it sharper and goes blur. Okay, but you really can't see that. Now, if you want to scroll down, and then if you want a text border, just click on the text border. You can choose whatever color you want, all right? Whatever color you want. If you don't want it, also it's fine. Okay, that's fine. Let's choose white. Okay, so I'm not interested in any color, all right? So I'm not going to have this text border. Let's remove the text border. So there's no text border, okay? Now, if you scroll down further, then you can have text shadow. Can you see that? Text shadow. So I've got a blue shadow here. and I'm not so keen on it. I'm going to choose black. Let's see what happens. Okay, and of course it is like overlapping. So you can actually, that comes under distance. Can you see? Adjust the distance and you can merge it. Increase the distance, it moves further. So that I leave that to you, okay? Now, once you have adjusted the distance, you can increase the blur effect. Can you see? This is the blur effect. If you want to create some blur effect, okay, that can also be done. Then there's the opacity here. All right, so all these are for you to explore, all right? So it's it's not difficult, it's just to explore. Can you see that? So what did I just do? I am having an image here. I've just placed the text and I'm just manipulating the text on the left-hand side. Now, however, let's say you want something more preset, then take a look at this. Right now we're in customize. Let's click on the preset and then you can just choose anything you like, right? So you can just choose, double click on it. Okay, so that is more of a preset. Okay, all right. So this is preset, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that, okay, like this, okay. If you go back to customize, then you can have, again, let's have text border, right, or text shadow. Text shadow is black. Okay, you can add, okay, that's customized. Then let's say you want to animate the text, just click on animate. All right, so you can choose any one of these. Let's choose one of it. You need to double click on it. It comes out this manner. Okay, so let's say you want it this way, double click on it. All right, it's going to come out this manner. Okay, so it's up to you to choose what you like. So I leave that to you. I'm going to leave that to you because there's like so many, about 100 of them here. Okay, so if you don't want any animation, then just click on no animation, double click on it, and it's done. You okay with that? All right, so now one more stuff. Let's say now on this top panel here, let's say you want to space out the text, space out the letters. So this is the spacing out of the letters. All right, so can you see this is spacing out. If you click on this and then click, can you see? The letters get spaced out. So if you don't want it so spaced out, you just click them back. Okay, that's done. You okay with that? Okay, hopefully all right. Okay. Now let me show you one more stuff. So now I'm back to customize over here on the left top corner. Assuming now I want this meditate to be on the second line, let's take a look. I'm going to enter and it's going to be like this. Can you see that? Okay, assuming. Now, why do I want to do this? I want to show you something. Now, take a look at this. Now, I want these two lines to be closer, then you go into this part, this A here, all right? I can actually make it, can you see it goes closer? As you click on this, it's getting closer. So you can also adjust it like this. Can you see that? So this is like something where you want to modify the text and also put some effects. So all this is not available in Canva. So that is the difference between Filmora and Canva. Okay, I hope you're all right. Good. So I'm going to place it back. I'm going to get it back. Okay, good. And let's place it here, somewhere here. Okay, or here. Learn to meditate. Okay, fine. I'll leave that to you. Good. So now once you're done, just click OK at the bottom. And it's now here. So when you play this stuff, okay? So that's how it's going to be. Now, Supposing now you don't want it to be 5 seconds. All right, you don't want it to be 5 seconds. Let's say you just don't want this text to be 5 seconds, but the image is 5 seconds, but the text, you don't want it to be 4 seconds. Here's 4 seconds. Sorry. So what you can do is just drag it and make it just for 2 seconds. That's also fine. Okay, so let's test it out again. Good. Can you see that? Now, supposing now, I want another text to appear on the same image. I can have many, many texts appearing on the image. So what do? Can you see this again? I'm going to make this bigger. All right, stretch this. So I've got one image here. This is our image right now. And this is a text, right? But this text is only up to half the image. So I can actually copy this, all right? Right click, copy it. And then I can actually bring this wherever you want it to be pasted. Place this scissors here and then just paste it there. No, it's going in the wrong place. Let's undo that. Okay, so let's click on top here and paste it here. Still it's going there. No, I don't want it. So let's redo it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, okay. I'm going to go into my titles again, drag the stuff, place it here. Okay. But however, if you want to copy the same stuff, you could. Let me delete this thing. All right. Now, the reason is it's being placed somewhere here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the scissors somewhere out here. Now I'm going to paste it. Paste. Okay, I've got my text here. Can you see? Now drag it up and place it here. Okay, so this is what I've just done. Okay, good. You see that? So I've got two texts here, and this is my number 2, second text. I'm going to change this thing. I've just double-clicked it. All right, I've just double-clicked it, and it takes me to the text editor. I'm going to say, empower your mind. Empower your mind. That's it. So let's change that. Okay, good. You got that? So let's play this whole thing again. So it starts with learn to meditate. Can you see? Learn to meditate. I'm going to play that. Okay, so I've got 2 texts coming in. All right, can you see that? So I've got 2 texts coming in. Let's place this properly. Okay, let's place it nicely. Yeah, it's okay. Now again, if you see, the text appeared suddenly. See, the text actually appeared suddenly. So again, I want to add a transition for the text. You know how to do transition, right? So let's try it again. Now, so transition has already been done for the images. Let's drag it and make it bigger. But now I want to add a transition at this point. So I'm going to go to transition. Choose something you like, maybe dissolve. Okay, something dissolves, or ripple, or speed blur. Okay, there's so many of it. Okay, so I'm going to just choose dissolve. Right, so I'm going to take dissolve and drag it and place it. You can place it in between the 2 texts, or on the first text, or on the second text. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to place it in the middle. Okay, I'm going to play it again. Okay, let's play it again. See what happens. So that's a transition. It moved slowly into this. Okay, so if we play on further. Okay, so this is how you have images, you have some images, and then you add text, as many text as you want on those images. And then finally, once you're happy with it, you just click export and it becomes a video. You okay with that? All right, good. Let me see whether you have some questions up there. All right, let me just read if there's some questions. Okay. Okay, is there any questions? Now, all the tools can be used on free version. Yeah, all the tools can be used on the free version. So if you're using the 30-day trial, 30-day trial of Filmora, yeah, everything is free, can be used. It's just that if you're using the free version, when you export, the watermark, Filmora watermark will be appearing on your video. So that's the only setback here. Okay. Yes. So exactly. So someone is asking, Belen is asking, I downloaded it and there was a watermark. Correct. The free version has got a watermark. So that's the disappointing thing about the free version. Okay. But anyway, what we're trying to do right now is I'm trying to show you the functions of the Filmora, because once you have understood the functions of Filmora, then you could actually use, I mean, if you don't want to purchase it, or if you don't have a downloaded version, assuming, then you can actually use other free versions, and you'll be quite used to the functions once you have actually practiced it on Filmora. All right, so you could adapt easily to others. But of course, the industry standard or the professional standard, even being used in Hollywood, is Filmora and Premiere Pro. Okay, Adobe Premiere Pro. So these are the stuffs. Okay, so I hope you're okay with this. So this is how we do it. So you should just try it out. Try this out. Say for about less than a minute video. Because if we can do a less than a minute video, then we can start uploading into your own Instagram. So it need not be on meditation. It could be any other courses, any other quotes you have. It can be done. All right, anything can be done. Okay. Now, there's another chat. There's an open shot video, correct? Yes, open shot video, you could. That's also a free version. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not using those open shot video yet because I just found that the functions in Filmora are far more well arranged. And once you have understood this, then you can actually use any other available softwares out there. All right. So there are many softwares out there. You could try it, or maybe I will recommend some later. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? What are you thinking? Okay. So now let's move on a little bit more into a bit more complicated.
Brother Nanda, I posted all the questions in your private chat. All the quite a few questions in your private chat so that you didn't have to scroll all the way back.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Sister Kira. Okay. Okay, now there's a question on removing vocal. It depends. Let's see how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to show that to you. So is this okay? So this is a test for you. So when you're back after this training, all right, after this training, when you have some free time, I would like you to just take 3 or 4 images like this, add an audio here, right? Try this transition between the images and also try adding this text. So you could actually add text all the way right to the end, right? Now, the only problem setback could be when you add a text, especially like copy paste. I would suggest you bring this Caesar line here to the end and then copy paste it so that it doesn't get squeezed in between them. Okay, so place it somewhere at the end, scissors, then paste them here, then just drag them back over here. Okay, good. So that is to make things easier. Okay, you all right with this? Okay, so now, once you have done this, and let's say you don't want to export them yet. I'm going to click on this media. Now, let's say you don't want to export them yet. Okay, you don't want to export them yet because you are half finished. You're half finished. All right. So what you do is you go to file, and save your project as. I save it somewhere, call it with some name, make sure you know where it is saved, okay? Make sure you save it at the right folder so that you can locate them. Now, once you have done that, let's say you come back to Filmora and then you want to look for it, you can go back to your file and then open recent. So if you click open recent, whichever, it will appear back. Whatever half finished work will appear again, then you can continue again. Now, if you have finished the whole thing and you want to export them, then you could also do that, okay? You could also do that. You could also do that by exporting it. You could export it. Wait, let me click that. When you export, this window will appear. Choose MP4, all right? MP4 is the standard, MP4. Or you can use movie or MP4 is accepted widely. And then you can see what's the size of this. The size is quite big, okay? Especially if it's WhatsApp, then you need to compress that. I will show you that also. Now save it at the right place because then to locate it could be difficult. Save it at the right place, okay? Your own folder. Can you see when you click it, save it at the right place where you want it, name it, give your name, and then click export, it will start saving. Okay, that's it. Okay, you getting it? So this is how you save it. So let's now cancel this stuff. All right, so I'm going to cancel it. Okay, good. So that is how you're going to save it. Okay, now there's some questions again in the chat. Could we settle down the music or could we make the music reduced? You could. So there's two ways to do it, all right? Now this is the volume when you're listening to it, you could reduce that, but that's for you. Now the other way is, look at this. Can you see this is the track? This is the soundtrack. So if you hold this line and just drag it down, it becomes louder, okay, or reduced. So we call this as decibels, the intensity of the sound, the strength of the sound. All right. So by just dragging this up and down, you can reduce it. Let's try it out. Okay, let's try it out. Halfway, I'm going to drag it down. Watch. Right? Okay. So you can actually adjust the sound. Now, if you right-click on the sound, if you right-click on the sound, you can in fact make the sound or the music speed up faster. You can actually make it like let's say somebody speaks very slowly and you want to speed up the commentary a little bit. You could. So to speed up, all you have to do is just put, maybe change it to 1.1 or 1.2. That's good enough already. It's quite fast. Okay. Now, however, if you want to slow it down, let's say somebody is speaking a commentary and it's a bit fast, you want to make it slow, you just type it as 0.85, 0.9, that should be good, and then click OK. You see that? All right, so let's try it out. I'm going to make this very fast. I'm going to put it at 6. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's play it. That's too fast. So the music got condensed. And you see that's too fast. So this is how you can manipulate it. Let's make it slow. Let's make the duration slow. I'm going to make it as 0.7. Okay, so the music got slower. the sound got slower. Let's say you want to make someone's voice sound like a chipmunk. So you just increase the speed and it will sound like a chipmunk. All right. Okay. So I hope that's okay with you. So this is how you reduce or increase the strength of the voice. Now let's try one more stuff. Let's click this. Let's click this. Right click. Adjust the audio. Can you see that? You can also increase the pitch. So if a brother's voice, you want to change it like into a sister's voice, you just increase the pitch and it might sound sharper or higher frequency. All right, it might sound. So let's try that and see. Let's try that and see. See what happens. It's sharper, but because I've made it slower. All right. So you can actually click it here. All right. Adjust the speed, reset. Okay. So reset the speed at 1 again, enter, done. Okay. So let's try it again. The pitch is now higher. All right. So this is how you could change it. All right. So I'm not going to change that stuff. So I'm going to reset this thing. Once you reset, this is the reset button. Done. Now let's say you have recorded your voice over. Let's say you have recorded your voice over and there are some background noise. So you could click on this and then you could actually remove the background noise. Okay. So that can also be done. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am actually going to remove this stuff. Okay, I'm going to delete this stuff. You can delete that. Can you see? No, don't click on this. Click on the sound only. And then you can delete, press delete, or you could actually just delete that stuff. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to record my voice into this. Can you see? I've got these images. And some of you give very good commentaries, all right? So you could actually make your own commentary. Or you could actually put the slides and give a class, very simple class. Like example, a 3 minutes thought for today, but rather than just reading the thought for today, there's a slide and there's a commentary on that. And those kind of stuff, let's say it's a 1 minute commentary, which is quite good because you could actually post it on the Instagram or the Facebook. Can you see? It's like a daily kind of thought for today for people with your voice over it. Okay. So now, what do we do? I just click on this. Did you see what I just did? Go to record, voice over. That's it. Can you see? All right. So all I have to do is just click on this button. So once I click on this button, the timer is running. Then it's going to start now. All right. So is it starting? Okay. Is it running? Yeah, it is running. Okay. So now it's going to move and the time is going on for 5-6 seconds and you are actually giving your commentary behind it. And a 1 minute commentary is really excellent. I'm going to stop, click OK, and it stops. Can you see that? Now let's play this stuff and see what actually was recorded. Let's try it out, okay? All right. Can you see the recording has emerged? Now let's try this out and listen to it. Yeah, it is running, okay? So now it's going to move and the time is going on for 5-6 seconds and you are actually giving your commentary behind it. And a 1 minute commentary is really excellent. I'm going to stop, click. Can you see that? So for some of you, it could be a great form of service. You see, instead of having a thought for today with just words and posting it, you could actually give a 1 minute explanation of what it means. And then have it on the Facebook. It could be just 2-3 slides. And that could be, of course, discussed with your center. If you're using the center Facebook or center Instagram, Then make sure you discuss with your center coordinator how you can run it as a project. It could be a daily project where you have a nice image. It could be anything, right? Even the 7-day courses, let's say the entire first day course can be broken down into 50 small parts and then explained in a very subtle way where people might be attracted. So you can have like monthly theme or weekly theme where you are trying to explain something with a beautiful voice over your images. So I think that could be a project for you. And that's very good material to be actually included in your Instagram. So people will actually come over to your Instagram to actually listen to your 1-minute commentaries or 1-minute thought for today. So think about that, all right? Think about that. If you have a team, talk to your center coordinators, create a team, create a project like this, okay? Create a project on various topics, and then post them. Like example,
Can you just show again how to combine the music and the voice? Because that example just ended up with the voice only, not the music.
Sorry, I just did the voice. You are asking me whether we could combine the music and the voice. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay, great. That's easy. All right, let's take a look. So what I'm going to do is, all right, let's place this. So I've got this. All you have to do is just click this audio. What audio do you have? I suggest that you download some and keep in your My Music. Can you see that? Import. I've got a few here, but I'm just going to go into maybe 6 seasons. I'm going to drag the 6 seasons down, not on top, please, not on top, below my voice. That means now I've got 2 music tracks. Can you see? I've got my voice coming up here, and I've got this music behind it, which means now this becomes like a meditation commentary. All right, now supposing now if the music is too strong, then you can adjust it. Let's play it first and see how it works. Yeah, it is running. Okay, so now it's going to move, and the time is going on for 5-6 seconds, and let's stop that. Maybe the sound music is too strong, but you already know how to adjust that, don't you? Can you see? You can move this, right? You can move this line. So bring it lower, lower, lower. All right. So adjust it. If you think your own voice needs to be strengthened, then pull it up, push it up. Let's try it again. Okay. Yeah, it is running. Okay. So now it's going to move, and the time is going on for 5-6 seconds, and you are actually giving your commentary behind it. And a 1-minute commentary is really excellent. Are you following me? You can actually adjust this. Your own voice and your music can be adjusted. Can you see? So this is the usefulness of Filmora, which we can't do in Canva.
I think
So
it's time.
sorry,
Sure.
again.
I think it's time for traffic control.
Yeah,
And
let's have traffic control. Yeah.
Afterwards, maybe you could show how you could transition to different audio tracks.
Can. All right, I'm going to stop this. Okay, let's have traffic control.
चुपके चुपके धीरे धीरे दिल में कोई आया है चुपके चुपके धीरे धीरे दिल में कोई आया है चांद गगन से मन में वो मुस्काया है, मन में वो मुस्काया है।
चुपके चुपके धीरे धीरे दिल में कोई आया है, जैसे उतरा चांद गगन से मन में वो मुस्काया है, मन में वो मुस्काया है।
रूप अनोखा, रंग निराला, सूरत न्यारी न्यारी है। रूप अनोखा, रंग निराला, सूरत न्यारी न्यारी है। जिसके दरस को तरस रहे सब, मूरत प्यारी प्यारी है। मेरा मेरा सारे कहती, जिसने उसको पाया है, जैसे उतरा चांद गगन से मन में वो मुस्काया है, मन में वो मुस्काया है।
Okay. All right. Okay. So let me share again. Right. Okay, you are asking me how to add 2 audio tracks. Is that what you're asking? Okay, I saw somebody asked me in the chat. Okay. All right. So I'm going to delete this music. Just click on it, delete that. I've got my voice here. It's very simple. Just take one of this music here, whichever you like. Go to your audio track. Okay, go to your audio track and just add them below. Can you see this symbol? The music notes. Yeah, just add anyone here. In case you can't see any, then can you see on the left-hand side, there's this plus sign. Click that. You can actually add audio track, video track. If you want an additional audio track, you could. Or if you want an additional video track, you could also add them. But right now, I've already got one. So all I have to do is just drag it and place it below. All right. Now, if you place it here somewhere on the voice, then it will split the voice. So we don't want that. Just place it below. Okay. You can actually add another one if you want to. Just drag it and place it right below again. So you've got 3 audio tracks right now. That's also possible. Okay. So I don't want 3. It's going to be confusing. So I'm going to delete that. Okay. So this is how. So take it as your homework. Okay. So this is really, really useful. If you can get something really nice prepared, and then you could actually post it in your own Facebook, all right? But when you post on your own Facebook, remember, you need to check whether you are representing Brahma Kumaris on your own and whether the content is okay. Please discuss, all right? So just be careful about that, okay? You don't want to damage Baba's name in any way. Okay, so, all right, so that's done. Now, next. So I'm going to delete this stuff. Okay, I'm going to delete this stuff. Let's save it actually. I'm going to save this project as, can you see that? I'm going to save this project and I'm going to move on to another stuff where we're going to do something else. All right, I'm going to answer some of your questions there. I'm going to save this in my file, okay? And I'm going to save it as a video. Okay, I'm going to save it as today's October 9th, test 1. Okay, that's it. All right, saved. So remember this is called a Wondershare Filmora project, WFP. Now you are saving this file as a WFP file, which means you can't share it or use it in any other form. Only Filmora reads this file. So therefore you can't share it. It's only usable for you in your laptop. Okay. So if you want it to be saved as, if you want to share it, then you have to export that stuff. All right, okay. Good. Now, one more thing which I forgot, I almost forgot, is now, let's remove this. Let's make it small. I'm making it small because the music is too long, too long, okay? All right, good. Now this music, I want to remove this part. Can you see? Remove this part because it's too long. And at the same time, my voice is also longer than the image. So what I can do is, can you see this part? I've got my image stopping at this point, and I've got my voice slightly over. So all I have to do is click on the image, and so drag it so that it is exactly aligned with my voice. That's done. So my voice stops, the image also stops. But then the music is still going on. Can you see? So I need to trim that. So click on that music, background music, click on the background music. So, and then drag your scissors, place it wherever you want here. Okay, fine. Good. All right, slightly after the image. Click on the music. Let's use the scissors, split that, split, and let's click on this side. You want to delete this thing, click on this, delete that, it's gone. So now I've got my voice, the music, and the image all aligned at the same point. Now, then I don't want the music to end abruptly. I don't want the music to end abruptly. So let's play it first. Okay, let's play it. Let's play it. Yeah, it is running. Okay. So now it's going to move, and the time is going on for 5, 6 seconds, and you are actually giving a commentary behind it. And a 1-minute commentary is really excellent. I'm going to stop, click. So that's an abrupt stop. You see that? So I don't want that. So I would like this thing to end, fade out nicely. So for fading out, can you see? When you bring this mouse towards here, a small marker appears. So that, drag that marker, drag it a little bit. That's it. And then you can see a slightly darker shade here. Let me make it big. This part has been softened or faded out. So let's play that again. Yeah, it is running. Okay. So now it's going to move, and the time is going on for 5, 6 seconds, and you are actually giving a commentary behind it. And a 1-minute commentary is really excellent. I'm going to stop, click. Still not good enough. So I'm going to drag it further. Okay. All right. So let's see again. Let's test it out. Actually giving a commentary behind it. And a 1-minute commentary is really excellent. I'm going to stop, click. Good. So even my voice, it's stopping abruptly. So I'm going to drag and, okay. So let's test it again. And a 1-minute commentary is really excellent. I'm going to stop, click. So that's how you fade that stuff. Okay. Now, I will also show you how to compress the video, okay, which is quite important because if you want to share it, especially over the phone, over the WhatsApp or whatsoever, you need to have a smaller size, okay. But the thing is, compressors, what do you call, video compressor over for laptops and computer, it doesn't seem so good at all over the whatever we have. Those free compressors, those free file compressors, doesn't seem to be good. Okay, it doesn't work so well. The best compressors are for the mobile phone. So my suggestion is, once you have exported this, okay, into your laptop, you've saved this stuff. That means you click export, correct? You click export, and then you have actually exported this stuff over and save it in some folder, right? Now, what you do next is share that file to your own Telegram. Send it to your own Telegram. I will show you how. Let me take you into Telegram. Okay, now this is quite important, so I have to show it to you. Okay, so let me stop this first. Okay, I'm going to share you my Telegram. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, let me share screen. Okay, so right now you're looking at my Filmora, am I right? Okay, this is Canva. I'm going to close this Canva, never mind. All right, I'm going to open my, right now you're seeing the blue screen. Tell me if you're not, okay? This is my Telegram. Can you see that? So I've got all your names here, And on top of that, there are such thing called as saved files. I want you to type saved. Can you see? Saved. All right, saved messages. This is yours. You click on this. You click on this. And then what do? You attach that exported file. Click on this. And choose that exported file. Anything. Let me just choose something. Okay, let me just choose. This is a poster. Do I have a video? Yeah, I think there's a video. Okay, doesn't matter. Do I have a video? Let's check if I have a video. Okay, let's say I click on this video. Can you see? I'm actually sending it to myself. Can you see that? So I've got it in my Telegram where I've actually sent the file to myself and it is found in your saved messages. Can you see that? So how do you access this saved messages? Just type save and it will appear. So this saved messages is for your own, you can save things inside here. Now, once you're done with this, look at this file. It's 450 megabytes. Okay. Now, once you're done with that, you can use your handphone, your mobile phone, open your Telegram and download this thing inside your phone. That's it. All right. How do you download that stuff? Of course, you can download it. All right, there. Once you click on anything, you can just download it. Okay. And then it will download. You can save it to your gallery. Just save it in your phone. Okay. Then after that, you need to get a compressor from Google Play or Apple Store. Some free compressors are available. Get that video compressor. I'm using Panda compressor, which is, I find it very good, Panda. And then you try to compress to say 16 megabyte or slightly a smaller file, easily shareable files. You try that out. In case you can't, let me know or just Telegram or WhatsApp me. Then probably I will show you tomorrow using my phone. Is that okay? All right, so I'm going to stop this thing. I'm going to stop this sharing. I hope you're okay with that. All right, good. So that's how you do it, because the laptop compressor doesn't seem to work so good, so well. All right, now I'm going to get you back to my Filmora. Okay, right. So let's go back to this, and I'm going to save this. Remember, save it. All right, save project. Done. It's saved. Okay, let's highlight the whole thing. Highlight the whole thing, and let's delete that stuff. Okay, good. Now let's try something else. Let's say right now I want to import already available video. Let's say Sister Shivani or someone, some BK has done some great video and it is not copyrighted, which means you can share among BKs for Baba's service. So I'm going to take those kind of videos. So I'm going to go to my file again. And I've sent you some materials previously. I'm going to go for some video I don't have. Oh, okay, fine. Let me. Do I have any videos here? No. Okay, doesn't matter. So I'm going to take Sister Shivani's video. Do I have? No, let's cancel it again. No, that's because I'm at the wrong place. I'm importing an audio. See, it's not showing me. You have to click on media. You have to click media. Then you import media files. Now let's go back to the files which I gave you. Design materials, videos. I've got lots of them. One of them is Sister Shivani's 4-minute commentary. So I'm going to choose this. These files I've actually, it's stored in the drive and the link has been given to you, but we will post that link again. So I'm going to choose Sister Shivani's commentary, click it. And Sister Shivani's commentary has appeared in this dashboard. And I'm going to drag this down and place it anywhere here, okay? And it's asking me, should I match to media? Yeah, just match to media, fine. Okay, good. Right now I've got Sister Shivani and a voice. So now let's try it out. Let's play this out. And it's really long, it's 4 minutes. That is why it's stretching here. If you want to see the whole video, then you just have to drag this. This is the timeline. Drag it, drag the timeline so you can see the whole video. So the whole video is about 4 minutes. You see that? Now let's play this stuff. Let's play and see what happens.
Let's disconnect ourselves from everything around us and practice looking at ourselves. Ask yourself a simple question. Who am I?
Let me stop here.
Here and takes charge of this body.
Okay, so there are two things which I want to do here. Number one, some parts of the video, I feel we could actually use it in our country, let's say, different countries. And secondly, I don't want to use Sister Shivani's voice. Maybe I want to speak in Turkish language. So I want to remove Sister Shivani's voice. That's number one. And number two, I would like to use certain parts, but certain parts I think is not suitable. So I need to remove it. So there are two things which I want to do, and this is called video editing. Okay, you got that? All right, so now first thing is, now remember this is a video which someone else has done, and the voice is now attached. The voice is now attached to the video. I'm going to make this slightly bigger, okay? Let's make this bigger. And also I've got too many tracks here, can you see, which is making this size very small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this plus sign here, click on it and say delete empty tracks, delete empty tracks. So I've deleted some empty tracks and now I'm having this, okay? I can also adjust the track height in case some of us might have eyesight problem, all right? Let's make it slightly bigger, okay? Adjust, make it big. It's now bigger. Can you see? It's slightly larger. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. It's 4 minutes and it's slightly larger. Okay, now the first thing I want to do is I would like to remove Sister Shivani's voice. But remember, it's attached. So all you have to do is just right click on it. And can you see this? What did I do again? I just right click on the music, not the music, because this is now one piece. It's not separated yet. Just now, it was two different pieces. Now, right now, it is one piece. The image and the music has been joined by somebody else. So now I need to detach it. I'm going to right click on it, right click on the video and say detach the audio. Can you see the audio has been detached? So the vocal, the voice has now been detached from the video. Can you see that? Good. So now I can remove, I just click on this part, just click on the audio and just delete, press delete, delete, done. I have now removed the vocal. I think that was the question in the chat, if I'm not mistaken, okay? How do we remove the voice? So I've actually removed the voice. Let's try playing it, see what happens. There's no music at all. There's no sound at all. You see that? There's no sound at all. Good. Now let's stop this thing. Let's put in the music. I'm going to put fine. 6 Seasons again. Put it, place it here. Let's play now. Good. So you can adjust the music, as I told you. This is how you adjust it. Now you can give your voice over. It's up to you. You can give your voice over. Can you see that? Now, however, there are some things here. There are some things here. Let's see, take a look. Which I don't want. Maybe this is not suitable for me. So I want to remove this stuff. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Assuming maybe I just want to have this because we are in the US, and so I want to show maybe a different culture. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay. All right. So what do you want to keep and what do you wish to remove is up to you. Now let's remove some stuffs. Now, what do you want to keep? So right now, okay. Now, right now, if this is played, but it's already saying, Sister Shivani, I can't remove this stuff. I could do something else. But let's say I don't want this. Okay, so I don't want this. And again, there's also, okay, some brother's name, sister's name, maybe Sister Shivani's team. All right, can you see? I'm moving these scissors. Can you see? I'm moving these scissors. Okay, let's say here. I'm moving these scissors and I just want this stuff. Maybe I just want it until here. So I'm going to start my commentary from here. Okay, I'm going to start my commentary from here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at this point. Let's make this larger. Again, let's do it again. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move these scissors, and I don't want this word coming out. I don't like that. I want to remove that. Okay, and okay, you can move it a little bit. The moment it starts to disappear, okay, it's disappearing. Okay, good. You can also use this button here, this button. Can you see? This button is to move back. Click on it. Click a few times. The words appear. Move forward. This is moving like by 0.1 second. Click a few times until it disappears. Great. I want this shot. That's it. So I don't want whatever was in the beginning. So what do you do? Click on this movie, click on this video, and just split, click split. Okay, click split. And then click on the right side, which we don't want, and then delete that. Press delete, all right? Or just delete that thing. Done. Which means now my video starts from here. All right, my video now starts from here. Okay, good. I will also, okay, there's also a chat there. Yeah, I will answer that. Filmora file sharing, fine. Now, next part. Now, if I play this, now take a look. If I play this, oh, that's too fast. Actually, I wanted that part, this part, to stay longer. You know what I'm saying? But because I've actually split that beginning part and removed it, this particular part is too short. So I want to have this as my intro because it looks nice. Here I'm sitting here and I'm seeing a shadow here, looks very nice, all right? And then there's this sun. Probably this could be my intro. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Now before that, let's remove this sound because I don't want this. I'm going to delete that stuff now. So do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I like this part, but it is now too short. So please watch. I'm going to show you something. This particular part here looks very nice, and I want to use it for a longer period of time, but I can't adjust the video because this video was done by somebody else. So what I can do is I can take a screenshot. Now watch what I do. Now right below this picture, right below this image, can you see this camera here? This camera? This one, this camera, all right? I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on that. That's a snapshot, okay? I'm going to click on that. I'm just going to click. Wait. And that snapshot just appeared here. Can you see? It just appeared here. All right, good. So now what I'm going to do is, I want this snapshot to appear in front of this video for a longer time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create the same image for a longer time. So I'm going to move this video a bit, drag this, hold this video, click on it, click on the video, and drag it to the left a bit. Okay, drag it to the left to give some space here. Why? Because I want to bring my snapshot over here. My snapshot is now here. Can you see that? And my snapshot is probably going to last. You can drag an image. You can make the image longer or shorter. As you drag, can you see there's a gray box appearing below, which shows me the time, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds, and so on. So I'm going to make it 5 seconds. That's good enough. And then I'm going to have my video dragged again back, drag it back, and just place it back here. Are you following me? What did I just do? I've just added an image in front of my video as an intro. Okay, that's a question. Can you add it after? Yes, possible. You can add anywhere you like. You could. Okay, am I answering your question? There's a chat there. All right. But I'm going to place this here, the purpose. Okay, let's play it now. Can you see it's staying longer? Because I've got a 5-second extra image. Now the video starts, the previous video. That's what I'm trying to do. Can you see? Why? Why? Because here I'm going to place something here, a text. I want some text to appear. Maybe you want to say commentary by Sister someone, or you want to say, what is this topic all about? So let's place a text now, okay? So I'm going to place a text. All right, how do we place a text? I think we have seen this. So go to title, click title, bring it here. Okay, type it out. Just double click on this and say meditation experience, meditation experience. If you want to put your name, that's fine. If you want to change the font, that's also fine. So I'm going to place it here. And then, it can be a meditation experience or a title of a course or a workshop you're doing, that's fine. So now let's play this stuff, see what happens. Wait, let's add some music. Click OK. Let's add some music. Okay. Just added the music. Let's play it again, okay? Yeah, so that's how it's moving, okay? So that's the purpose of me adding. It's like an intro slide, which tells you the topic, the title of something, okay? So you could do that. Now, what did we learn here? How do we do that? Remember that camera here? The camera actually took a snapshot. So you could actually take snapshots of any part of the video to create still images. All right, good. Now let's proceed further. Let's proceed further. Now, maybe this is okay for you. Let's move on a little bit. I'm going to make this shorter. Timeline closer. Okay, let's play it further. This looks okay. I don't want this. Let's say I don't want this. So can you see, I don't want this. Okay. Now, so I'm going to move back a bit. I'm going to click on this, move back, let's say. Click a few times. All right. I'm going to split that thing here because I don't want that picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the video. Okay, don't click on the music because then it's going to split the music. Click on the video and just click the scissors. I've just clicked the scissors and it's actually split. And that face there, let's play it. So I'm going to stop the moment this disappears. Okay, I don't want this. I want this. Stop. I want this. So from here onwards, I want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to again click on my scissors. I'm going to click on my scissors. Remember, click on your video and click on your scissors. Good. So what have you done is, can you see this part? I'm going to click on this part. This is the part which you have actually split at two places. The Indian face, I'm removing it, assuming I want a white face. All right, the Indian face, yeah, I'm removing it for some reason, assuming, okay. So now I'm going to remove this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to delete this stuff, click on it, delete this stuff, and then the video just moves and joins. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can you see? That Indian face has been removed. However, the change was very abrupt. You see the change? It was very abrupt. I don't want that. So to make it smooth, to make it smoother, so we need to add a transition. We want to add a transition. Let me just read the chat. Question is, can we just extract the audio? Yeah, you could. I'll show you that also. This is the same thing. Okay, all right, now. So what I'm going to do is, remember, at this point, let's play it. Okay, so it's an abrupt thing. Suddenly another phase appeared. I don't want that. So I'm going to go to transition and choose whatever you like. I'm going to choose dissolve. Dissolve is fine for me. And drag it and place it anywhere you like. Okay, maybe before the image starts. That's also possible. Or it could be in between the face and this yogi. All right, let's play it now. That is smoother, but it was too short. So what must I do? I can actually drag this transition into make it longer. Can you see I'm just dragging it, making it longer. So let's play that one more time and see whether you're happy with that. That is smoother. You see that? Okay. So now, if you feel it's too long, you can also do the same, cut and remove something. So in this way, we can actually edit the whole stuff, and your voice is behind it. Now, let's say I just want this part to be used in some other videos. That's also okay. So you just extract this, remove all the others, and just save this part. That's also possible. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions? Okay, there's a question here, interesting question. Brother Nanda, can the video be playing while you begin recording your voice at the same time? So what you say is timed in sync with the images. Now, yeah, you could. So, so what you're saying is, okay, there's two ways. Let me remove this stuff. Okay. Now there's two ways. This is a good question, I feel. So I'm going to delete this music stuff. Now, see, let's say I'm playing this stuff. So now you want to do a voiceover, correct? You want to do a voiceover, which means, let me go here. So you go into your media, click your media, and then you want to record that stuff. And then you could record your voiceover. This is the easy way, which means as you look at, as it's playing, play this thing. So once you press this, the video is going to play. You see, the video is playing, and you speak according to how it's changing. When it changes, when the video changes, accordingly you say your words. That's one way. That's one way of doing it. So I'm going to stop that stuff. Now let's play that again. No. You see, the video is playing, and you speak according to how it's changing. When it changes, when the video changes, accordingly you say your words. Okay, so that is like a live commentary. A slide is going on, and you're speaking behind. Now, however, sometimes you may not have the slides with you, or maybe you want to record your voice. Okay? So now let's say I remove my voice here. I'm going to delete my voice here. Now, so let's say now this is audioless, or there's no audio for this video. Can you see that? Right? There's no audio. And let's say your commentary is only made for 2.5 minutes. You have done a commentary for 2.5 minutes only. So what you can do is either speed up this video. Can you see? Speed up this video, because the video has no sound, so it doesn't matter. Speed up the video so that the time from 3 becomes 2.5 minutes and is synchronized with your voice, which is also 2.5 minutes. You could do that. Do you know what I'm saying? That means, let's say now this is 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes. I'm going to click on it, I'm going to right click on it, speed and duration. I'm going to make it slightly faster. I'm going to say it is 1.3. Click OK. Now, can you see from 3 minutes, it became 2.2 minutes, 2 minutes, around 2 minutes. So if you feel you have done a recording which is shorter and you want to sync that video, you can actually speed up the video so that it fits into your commentary. Is that what you're asking? I'm not sure. But if that's the question, okay. Okay. Whichever way you like, you try it, okay? Because some of you are natural commentary person. You know, you give commentaries so well. So just play the video, put the music, and just speak. That's also possible. Okay, you need to test it out. Okay, so this is the other method. Okay, so this is the other method. Oh yeah, you're right. So make the recording of your audio first, and then place your audio here, and then place the slides that you want. That's a genius. That's brilliant. Okay, you could also do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Place your audio first, and then according to what you say, you choose the slides and place them accordingly. And that is also a very good idea. Again, so I'm going to show it to you how it works. All right. Now, so let's say you've got this voice here. So I'm going to record again, very fast one. Let's say now, okay, let's say now I am giving a commentary on a soul. So I am saying, I am a peaceful soul. I am a soul. My original quality is happiness. My original quality is peace. I reside at the center of this forehead. I use this body to perform actions. Let's stop this thing. Okay, good. So I've got my voice here. Let's play that voice. Soul. So I am saying, I am a peaceful soul. Good. So according to that, you find an image which says, I am a soul. So drag this, place it here. And according to my length of that explanation, I can actually make that image longer or shorter. And when my commentary finishes about soul, another image appears. So one by one, you add your slide according to the voice, according to your commentary. That might also be a good idea. Okay, so these are various ways of doing. Okay, probably it is easier to do it this way. Okay, but you have to test it. Different people have different, they like it differently. All right, okay. So you're okay with that? So good. Let's remove this stuff. Okay. Now, anything else I should, what other things I should address? Is there any other question? How do I send? That's another question. Good. Now, let's say, now, you see what happens. Let's say you are using Filmora. I'm also using Filmora. There's two ways to send it. Number one is if you want to send it to me, you could just export it, make it into a video, and then send it. That's possible. That is possible. Or the other option, and send it to me in Telegram, because WhatsApp, the file sizes are too big. WhatsApp may not accept it. So now, export it and send it to me in the form of Telegram. That would be the easiest way. But however, let's say two of you are working in different PCs, in different locations. Now, the option, how do you share this thing? So therefore, but both of you are using Filmora, which means now you can actually, let's say I open one project. let's say I open a project. Okay, let's say I've got a video here, all right? Oh, this video looks complicated. The one, sorry, let me choose something easier. Okay. Okay, doesn't matter, all right. Now let's say this video, I want to share this video. Now, this video is done in Filmora, and I want to send to another brother or sister somewhere in another location so that that brother can continue to edit what I've done. You know what I'm saying? As a Filmora file. Now, what do you do? So now let's say you want to send this file, all right? You want to send this file. So now let's go back to my, sorry, I'm going to stop sharing here. Stop sharing. Share again. Okay. All right. So this is my Telegram. You're looking at my Telegram. So I'm going to open my Filmora files here. Let's say I want to share. This is a Filmora file. Can you see that? Okay, this is a Filmora file. But when you share this Filmora file, the file will reach the other brother or sister on the other side. You can share through Telegram. But you see, these images found in this file, the images that are found in this file, the other brother over on the other location may not have those images. You know what I'm saying? Which means that brother will receive the file, but the images will be missing. So that's the problem. So if you want to send those things, then you have to send this file together with all the images that are inside together, package it, zip it, and send. It's a little bit difficult. So that's how you send Filmora files. So the best way to share, I feel at this point of time, I'm going to stop sharing. All right. The best way to share is probably export it. Export it and send it in Telegram, because Telegram will allow you big files. That's the easiest way for now. All right. Let's try that. I'll try to figure out another way for you. And there's a question here. Can we detach the audio from video and save it as separate? Yeah, you could. Okay, let me show you as the last one before we stop. Okay, I'm going to share it again. I'm going to share my screen again. Last one, huh? Okay. All right. So let's remove this thing. Let's go to my audio project. Okay. I'm going to delete this stuff. All right, Sister Shivani, video, detach it, detach audio, right? You know how to detach audio. Click on the video only, delete, you've got only the audio. Can you see that? You've got only the audio. Now save the audio as Filmora file, or you can let's save it, or you could actually export it as a music only and keep that and reuse it anytime you like. Okay, so that's possible. Okay, let's stop sharing. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, great. I'm going to stop sharing. Let's end at this point. I hope this works. All right, so now why am I showing you this Filmora stuff? Why? It's because it's going to be handy for you to create short videos and use it in your Instagram and Facebook. All right, so that's why. That's one of those reasons. Okay, thank you so much. I'll be seeing you again. So tomorrow we will move into Instagram. Okay, we're going to move it into Instagram. If you have an Instagram account, it's good. If you don't have, you can start looking into it and maybe open one simple one for testing purpose, if you know how to open. If not, I will still show you how to do it. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Anything else, Sister Kiran? Let me know. If not, Sister Rebecca, we can end it here. Okay.
I think we're good. I'll capture some things and may send them to you and get the answers in the chat.
Yes.
Who made this game? Hid himself away. Who made this play? Who made this way?
Om Shanti. See you tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.